Welcome to Lotus Neuro NLP and Hypnosis and this channel, Lotus Mind Flow. I'm your host, Helene McGinn, your master NLP and Hypnosis practitioner and life coach. And I'm here to help you rewire your mind, tap into some esoteric wisdom, and free your spirit. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Hi everyone. My name is Helene McGinn, and I am a master neuro-linguistic programming and hypnosis practitioner and a master life coach. And I'm making this message today to explain a few things that's happening around the planet and in our emotional state, and maybe give you some ideas of how to make it better. So one of the reasons that I was spurred on to make this video today is noticing in the groups that I'm in and around people that I really care a lot about, many people are not going through an easy time or a much less than easy time. And this can be in terms of finances, it could be relationships, it could be health or health of a loved one. It really doesn't matter what it is. If you're feeling it really, really intensely right now and it feels like you are being pushed to your limit, it is because you are, and it's all for good reason. The planet right now, and let me just back up a little bit, and yes, this is still about neuro-linguistics and hypnosis, but there's also an energetic level to all of this stuff. So if you were to imagine that the earth has a heartbeat and it's measurable, we are measuring it with the Schumann resonance. So the frequency of this heartbeat has been steady at about 7.8 hertz for the longest time. Over the last 5 years or so, we have been getting a lot more energy in on the planet, and at times the light that comes into the planet would actually spike the Schumann resonance a little bit. However, over the last month or so, and especially over the last few days, we have been getting in an enormous amount of additional light and additional energy coming in. Yes, it's compounded by solar flares and it's compounded by solar winds, and we feel that as planetary beings, we can feel that when it comes into the planet. We just don't always know that it's that. We would write it off as, oh, I've got a headache, or I've got ringing in my ears, or I've got I had this weird experience with a stranger. Ultimately, these things are always interconnected, just like we are interconnected. And in the light of that, I wanted to make sure that we get this message out there. So these energies that are coming in on the planet is meant to really push us. It's meant for us to be pushed to get rid of or release any negative emotions or limiting beliefs that we have that are holding us back. Now, limiting belief can be anything from thinking, oh, I have to work 10 hours a day to make ends meet, or if my husband will leave me if I don't do X, Y, Z. There's so many different things that it can be. But these are all beliefs that were created when we were very little, and it's actually not serving a positive purpose anymore because we now have more information and we are more capable than when we were the age where this little situation was created. And what's happening on a planetary scale, on an energetic scale, whenever we get all of these big pushes of light energy in, our bodies, our soul, our spirit, whatever you want to call it, are being asked to please release these negative things that are holding us back. Because as a collective, we are actually moving towards a much better or higher consciousness or higher level of consciousness. And in order for us to create this beautiful world that we want to live in, we cannot take these beliefs or these negative emotions with us. We have to get rid of the baggage to make space for better things. So this is where a lot of people fall flat because they don't understand, why do I feel tired in the middle of the day? And a lot of times we'll go to the medical industry to go and figure out if there's something wrong with us physically. But then we come home and we feel better. And then something else happens and we're like, oh my goodness, now I'm feeling really sad. I don't have anything to feel sad about. Why does it feel like my life is falling apart when I don't really have anything to be complaining about? Why do I not feel really good about certain things that's happening? And why do the things that used to give me joy not bring me joy anymore? These are all things that we are being asked to investigate, to explore, and to grow from and let go of a lot of the things that doesn't work for us. And this includes toxic relationships, it includes careers. You might suddenly feel the urge to change careers completely, or you might have felt this for a while and now you're just getting to the point where if I don't do this now, I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't really care what's going to happen, but I need to change my career right now. So if you're on that point, this is fantastic. How exciting. You get to change your trajectory. You get to change and decide how you want to run your life going forward. These are all very exciting things. But a lot of times we don't really know what these limiting beliefs are. We don't even recognize that they are limiting beliefs, and we don't really know where these feelings are coming from. So we just keep getting stuck in the cycle of, there's something wrong with me. Let me go see if something's wrong, and let me find this help here. So how can we streamline this process? Because it's not supposed to be an easy process. If you can imagine life as a TV game, and I know it's more serious than that for many people, or for most people, but if you could imagine life as a TV game, every time that you beat a level, the next level doesn't become easier. It becomes harder because you've leveled up, and now you get to experience something even better, but it requires more work, or it requires more discipline, or it requires a new level of skills, but in every facet of life. So it could be finances, it could be your emotional regulation, it could be relationships. So every time that you level up, the levels get harder because you are being pushed to be better. And that is ultimately what we want. We want to be the best version of ourselves. So I don't want this video to run too long. It's already very long. How can NLP and hypnosis help you with this? So when I do my sessions with people, I require of them to write their story. And I will explain that to people if they ask, or if they want to have a session. But what it boils down to is, during a session, we sit down together. This is not a do-to process, it's a do-with process. So we sit down together, and we go through all of the things that you wrote down where I could see that there's limiting belief. We will unravel the belief and we will rewire it. We will reframe it. We will find a different solution to this situation that you find yourself in. And this can take probably about half of the session. During the next half of the session, sorry, that was my dog. She was barking, so I just had to stop and rewind. Anyway, so during the second half of the session, we will be clearing a lot of these emotions that have been keeping you stuck in any kind of cycles. And for the last bit of the day, we will be writing the hypnosis that you really prefer. And from that point onwards, we will record it so that you have that to listen to every day for as long as you need to. The unconscious really loves repetition. So anything that you can give it, that it can listen to and can really feel, is going to be beneficial for you going forward. So in light of all of this, I hope this gives you a little bit more information. There's so much that we can talk about in terms of this on all levels. So if you want to talk more about it, or if you are looking for a really in-depth way of exploring your own inner world, please send me a text or send me an email. I will explain it all to you, and I will tell you what you need to do. And go check out my website. We will be posting a lot more blogs there for information, and soon there will be more videos that will be free for people to help themselves. As much as I can, I will do things for free. So I hope you have a wonderful day and just enjoy the journey. That's why we're here. Thanks for joining me today on Lotus Mind Flow. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, or visit my website lotusnera.com for more information, or if you'd like to schedule an in-depth personal session to transform your life. See you next time.